Hi there, I'm with Brandon from All Things Dotty. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations on your award.
Thank you very much. It's an honour to be here and a very, very big surprise.
Oh, amazing. Can you give us an overview of yourself in the business?
Yeah, so my name's Brandon. I live in Plymouth with my family. I am completely blind. I have light perception in one eye only. I am 24 years old, and throughout my life, I've witnessed and been a part of a lot of discrimination. For example, during school, members of staff would modify resources for me, which was great, but I knew that a lot of people weren't getting that support. I set up All Things Dotty 3 years ago with the help of the King's Trust and my wonderful mentor Mike, who's hiding out of the camera shot there. 3 years have absolutely flown by. The business now provides braille, large print and audio transcription services. We work with visually impaired people. We work with companies across the country to make their information more accessible, because that is what it's all about. Visually impaired people have every right, as much right as any sighted people, to read important information, access a menu, read the sign on the bus stop that says where you are, because otherwise, navigating a city can be completely and utterly discombobulating. It really can. So that's what All Things Dotty is there to sort out, basically. The Equality Act states that businesses should be making their information more accessible, so therefore we are there to make sure it actually happens.
Amazing. Tell me something that you're proud of.
As I say, the business has only been going 3 years. It's a very young business. Last year, after 2 years of trading, I won the King's Trust and TK Maxx and HomeSense National Enterprise Award.
Wow.
We went to London for a week. We were treated like royalty. I actually met His Majesty the King himself, and he was, we had a proper conversation, a 15-minute conversation. And at the very end, he said, "Congratulations, well done. I am so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself." And that was surreal. It still is surreal. That's got to be my biggest highlight at the moment.
Absolutely, that sounds so fantastic.
It was, I can't even describe it. And then, of course, we went to an award ceremony afterwards. Met Anton Deck. Actually, I did a tactile portrait of Anton Deck. And Deck, I think, yeah. I said, "I'm sorry, Deck. Even though it's in tactile, I still couldn't do anything about your forehead." And they both laughed their heads off. They both said, "Oh, I thought I looked better in tactile than I do in actual print."
Tell me something that you're excited for in the future.
Well, All Things Dotty is going from strength to strength. I don't stop. I think that's fair to say. I just don't stop. And my family have said it all the time. "Brandon, when are you going to relax?" I'll relax when this country is more equal to people like me. So, All Things Dotty has set up the UK Sight Loss Collective. I do have a copy of the latest position paper, which I can give you if that would be good. The UK Sight Loss Collective is made up of visually impaired people from across the whole country. We meet once a month online, and we figure out the biggest issues faced by our community on a daily basis. We then campaign on a local and national level to sort of help the community, to solve the problems, to raise awareness amongst politicians and MPs and decision makers in other companies too. So I'm looking forward to getting that really well and truly recognised. We of course are going to be carrying out much bigger contracts as All Things Dotty as well, which would be nice. Working with bigger companies, I'd love to get into restaurant chains and get them involved in accessibility. And again, as I say, I don't stop. But if I get time in the next 20 years or so, I would quite like to set up a charity which is going to be a befriending service for the visually impaired.
Amazing. Well, it sounds like you're doing some really amazing work, and it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much, and I try my best. Thanks very much.
Well, congratulations again on your award, and I wish you all the best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.